this is Jovanka from JovankaCiares.com, and today is a very special episode because we're going to do some yoga. I am here with the fabulous Jessica Verdina.
Hello.
Thank you for being
Absolutely.
here, Jessica.
Thank you for having me.
And Jessica is a fabulous yoga instructor and health coach that is here to teach us how to hurry up and relax, how to hurry up and do a beautiful yoga practice in 5 minutes or less. Because we all know that yoga has many benefits, right? From increased circulation to improved flexibility, it helps you manage stress, it helps you with your libido even, like
a multitude of things.
A multitude of things, and so why wouldn't you want to do yoga, right? But the problem is that Jessica and I hear this all the time from clients. I don't have time to do yoga. And so we know that this is really an important thing in your journey towards health and wellness. So we want to make sure that we give you the opportunity to find a way to do yoga, even if it's just in 5 minutes a day, and get all the wonderful benefits of yoga in 5 minutes every day. So this is the kind of practice that you can do very early in the morning, or you can even roll up that mat in the middle of the day in your cubbie when everyone else is outside to lunch. So there will be no excuses from now on. Okay? So let's roll up our mat and let's get started.
Okay. So standing at the top of the mat in Tadasana, mountain pose. So the feet are grounded down into the mat, lifting the inner arches of the feet up. And then releasing the shoulder blades down along the spine. Palms can face up toward the sky or face forward. So Tadasana or mountain pose is it's the foundation on which all other yoga poses are built. So you can actually take a few deep breaths in here. And on the exhale, sighing out through the back of the throat. So it sounds almost as if you're trying to fog up a mirror. This is your Ujjayi breath, taking 3 breaths in. So your Ujjayi breath is it will help to create a little bit of warmth in your body. So if you're ever cold, maybe coming into your Ujjayi breathing, and that will help to warm you up a little bit. It also helps to calm you down. So if you're noticing that you're feeling really stressed throughout the day, this is just a great breath for you to come back to help calm you down a little bit. And then on the inhale, extending the arms up toward the sky. On the exhale, hinging forward, folding over the legs. Inhale, coming up halfway with a flat back, drawing the shoulder blades down along the spine. And then on the exhale, releasing the hands down onto the mat. Step the right foot back behind you and drop down onto that knee. On the inhale, sweep the arms up toward the sky, coming into your low lunge. So you're going to sink down a little bit deeper through that left hip and knee. Feel the stretch in the inner thigh, and then reach the fingertips up and back, taking a slight bit of a back bend, opening up the front of the body. And then releasing the hands down. Sweep that left knee back behind you. The wrists are directly underneath the shoulder. That navel center is active and engaged, keeping the elbows along the ribcage, slowly lowering down. And then on the inhale, rising up, coming up into cobra. And then on the exhale, coming into downward facing dog. So downward dog is just such a great pose for us to come into. It helps to alleviate some stress. It also helps to lengthen the spine. And then sweep that right foot in between the hands, dropping down onto that left knee, and extending the arms up for low lunge. So again, sinking down through that right hip, reaching the fingertips up and back. And then on the exhale, releasing the hands down. Sweep the right knee back and lower down. Inhale, rising up into cobra. And exhale, coming back into downward facing dog. And then look between the hands, walking the feet up. Take your time to get to the top of the mat. You can bend your knees and let the belly rest on the thighs. Make that connection between the belly and the thighs, and then see if maybe you can straighten the legs out just a little bit more. Let the head hang heavy, almost as if there's a weight attached to the head. And then on the inhale, rising up halfway with a flat back. And exhale, fold. On the inhale, extending the arms out toward the sky. And then drawing that energy down the center line of the body. So you can actually do that series, do that a few times and you'll get your blood flowing Really, it's a great way to kind of wake you up in the morning. So first thing when you come out of bed in the morning, that's just a great series to do just a few times, and you'll really feel the benefits of it. And you probably will want to continue your practice a little bit more. So on the inhale, we're going to drop our hips. So the feet are still about hip distance apart. Drop the hips, extend the arms up toward the sky for fierce pose. So this will help to strengthen the quadriceps, which will prevent any injury on the knees. Also helps to strengthen the back. So really engaging the navel center here, drawing that belly button toward the spine. And then on the exhale, hinging forward, folding over the legs. Inhale halfway. And on the exhale, stepping both feet back into plank. So plank is just a great overall strengthening pose for our body. So you'll want to make sure that the navel center is active and engaged. So you want to make sure you're not dipping into the belly or lifting the tailbone up toward the sky, but that tailbone and the crown of the head's in one long line. This helps to strengthen the shoulders and the triceps. Also helps to strengthen the quadriceps. Strengthens everything here. So go ahead and lower down. Keep the elbows along the rib cage. And then on the inhale, rising up into upward facing dog. And then on the exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up toward the sky. Sweep that right foot in between the hands. Back heel drops down, opening up warrior two. So gazing out over those right fingertips. Reverse that right palm for peaceful warrior. So you're going to extend the fingertips all the way back, creating a stretch through the right side of the body. That knee stays bent. And on the exhale, bringing the right arm onto the knee, left arm over the ear for side angle. And inhale, rising back up, warrior two. And then on the exhale, release the hands down, stepping back into plank and lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. I'm going to check in with Jovanka here. On the inhale, extend the left leg up toward the sky. Sweep that left foot in between the hands and rising up, warrior two. Warrior two is another great pose for strengthening the quadriceps. And then reversing that left palm for peaceful warrior. Sinking down through that front leg. Good. Try not to let the knee come over the toes. And then on the exhale, coming into side angle. Reaching the fingertips all the way out. Feel that stretch along the right side? Okay. And then inhale, rising back up, warrior two. Release the hands down and stepping back into plank and lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. And then go ahead and drop down onto the knees. Come to sit on our mat. Doing a little bit of core work here. If plank wasn't enough, we'll add more onto it. So coming into boat pose, this is just such a great pose. This helps to strengthen the core muscles, first and foremost. Also the psoas muscles, which are responsible for bringing the knee up toward the core. So on the inhale, you can lift the feet up off the mat and then extend the hands out. If you've got it in you, see if you can go ahead and straighten the legs out. Feet will probably start shaking. Yeah. It's finding that sweet spot to balance ourselves here. It's also really great for the mind. Anytime we're doing any balancing poses, it really forces our mind to focus. And continuing to breathe. Take one more deep breath in. And release. So go ahead and extend the legs out in front of you. You can pull the flesh out from underneath you to sit up with a long spine. And then draw that right knee in, crossing it over the left knee. And then the left elbow hooks on the right knee, right hand comes back behind you. And gazing out over the right shoulder. So this is called half Lord of the Fishes pose. So anytime we do any of these twisting exercises, it's so great for, well, it's great for our spine, but it's also great for our digestive system. Helps to release toxins in our body. It's just, anytime you feel as though you're having some tummy troubles, this might be a great pose for you to come into and help alleviate some of that. And then just switching sides. And returning back to center. And then you can either go about the rest of your day, or if you want to take a nice 5-minute resting pose, resting in Shavasana is always recommended, but you can always continue with the rest of your day.
Cool, wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Namaste.
Namaste. Jessica, this has been such a wonderful practice, and it's just something that people can do in the privacy of their own home or at the office or at the end of a very long, stressful
And it
day.
doesn't take long.
And it doesn't. And you saw what we did. It was just amazing. I want to thank Jessica. Namaste.
Thank you.
Jessica, before we let you go, please tell us where we can find you.
Okay, so I teach in northern New Jersey.
Yeah.
And you can find me on my website, which is nourishinglives.co, not .com,
.com.co.
.co. And also on my Facebook page, which is Jessica Verdina Yoga and Wellness.
Okay, so now you know it is nourishinglives.co,
Yes.
C-O, not .com. You owe it to yourself to check out Jessica's website. She is a marvelous, wonderful wellness warrior like the rest of us. So do let us know if you're going to start doing some of these practices, and how has it been for you, or how will it be? What are you expecting out of this practice? Share this video with at least 3 friends that you know could benefit from a quick 5-minute yoga. And for more great tips on how to live a healthy, happy, and beautiful life, sign up for my weekly newsletter at jovankaciares.com. See you soon.
Bye.
Thanks.
Thank you.